So hey guys, today we'll talk more about caching, how actually caching helps us, and what are the types that we are gonna take a look at, and also we'll look at the caching validation things and also the caching eviction policies. Cool. So let's start with caching. So how does actually caching helps us? So caching helps us in better resource usage, better usage of our resources. So whatever things we are having, it helps us in the best usage of our resources. Basically it works on the that principle that the recent requested data will be requested again, so it caches it, it stores it. Recent requested data is requested again, so we cache it. So they are used in almost every layer. They are used in almost every layer. So, and it's basically, we can say cache is like a short term memory. Short term memory. So it can exist in all levels of architecture. Exists in all level of architecture. So I hope you have understood what actually caching is for and how caching works. So there are few types of caching that I gonna discuss. So first is the application server cache. Application server cache. Cache. ठीक. So if the cache is present at the request layer, at request layer, the cache is present at the request layer, so each time the request is made to the service, the node will quickly return the local cache data. So this way this cache builds up and it helps us in the quick response. Cool. The second is the CDN, the content delivery network. We already have talked about this. So it comes into play, or it covers the website that have large static content. Large static content. Large static content. So these were the two types of caching that are famous. Now let's talk about the cache validation so that our data is consistent. Cache validation is very important for the uniformity. So we need the coherency, we need the coherent data with the actual database, actual DB. We need a cache to have the coherent data. For that, three different schemas were built. Three different schemas were built. So the first one is write through the cache. It means that the cache and the DB are written at the same time. Therefore the data will not be left, or any data will not be neglected, or will not be, the data present at the DB will be same as it is that is present in the cache. So there's no data miss kind of thing happening when we are using this schema. Now let's talk about the second schema. Second schema is write around the cache. So in this, we only write in the DB part, bypass the cache. So the major advantage of using, the major pro of using this is the cache overload is not happening, but at the same time some data might get missed also. At the same time some data might get missed also. So the next type is write back to cache. Right, third and the last type is write back to the cache. In this, for the write intensive applications, this is majorly used. Write intensive apps, this is majorly used, and it has low latency and high throughput. Cool guys. So here only cache is written and the immediate confirmation is given to the client. Confirmation to client. So these were the three types of cache validation. Now let's look at the different cache eviction policies. So cache eviction policy. So the first type is FIFO, first in, first out. If the first service gets blocked, it automatically departs from there. Cool. Second is the LIFO. It works on the same manner. It's the last in and first out. Cool. It's last in and first out. Third is the LRU. As the name suggests. Next is the MRU. Fifth one is the least frequency time. Last is the random replacement. We choose a random cache and just replace it. We use the least frequent cache and we removed most responsive, least responsive, and we evict them. We terminate them. First blockage, we terminate them. Last blockage, we terminate them. So these are the different cache eviction policies that we need to know. I hope you guys have understood what is caching and how it's helping us in the better resource utilization. That's the basic motto on which it works. Thank you guys. We'll meet you in the next lecture.